Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of The Woody Show. It's normally me, Mickey, and Tracy, but tonight it's just me and Mickey because Tracy is on holiday or vacation, whichever part of the world you come in. So it's just me and Mickey. So good evening from me and Mickey.
Good evening from me, people. Welcome to The Woody Show. And just the two of us, as Steve says.
Yeah, I was very late running everything up, Mickey, because I've been stopping credit cards.
Oh, right. What,
Yeah,
Facebook?
yeah, my Facebook account has been hacked. That's why my Facebook account has been suspended. For the life of me, Mickey, I cannot work out how my Facebook account has been hacked. I've got two-factor authentication. I've got a very long, complicated password. And as you know, I don't give my passwords to anybody, ever.
Yeah.
And even if they got into my account, why isn't the two-factor authentication coming up saying that somebody's trying to log into my account? It should come up, but it didn't. And what I want to know is, how come they can get into my account, but I can't? Because right now, they've been running up advertising bills on my credit card.
Oh, right.
They did it. I think I've got 3 credit cards registered with Facebook, for paying for Facebook games and things like that. They've run up a bill on one credit card, which they ran up this morning for 20 quid. Luckily enough, I set a spending limit. So I immediately cancelled that card and put it in as a fraudulent transaction. And then this afternoon, just now, about an hour ago, I got a notification another card's been used. And they've run up a bill of another 20 quid for advertising on Facebook. So I've had to cancel that card and report it lost or stolen. Unfortunately, these 2 cards are my main spending cards, so I'm a bit fucked now.
Yeah.
Because there's other things that are going to come in now. I'm going to get email after email from people saying, we can't take your payment. Of course, when I get a we can't take your payment, it's registered with the credit fucking agencies, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to get in all sorts of fucking trouble now. But I've cancelled the cards, and I can't speak to the fraud people until tomorrow morning. To tell them this transaction's fraudulent. And I think I've got one more card registered on Facebook. And it's a fucking stupid situation, right? The scammer can get into my account to run up a bill, but I can't get into my account, remove the credit cards. And I've got no way of contacting Facebook to tell them that there's a scam or the scammer's in my account and to remove my credit cards because they've absolutely shut down every single method of communication. They've shut down my personal Facebook. They've shut down my page. Other people can see it, but I can't. And I've also got a Meta business account. Now, with the Meta business account, you get priority email support and you get priority phone support. So, of course, I've tried to log into my Meta account and I can't get into my Meta account because I've got the same warning come up. Then I go through Meta support, right? And they've shut down my avenue of calling them and talking to them. They've just shut me down completely. Every avenue I've got to talk to Facebook has been shut down completely. It's just absolutely ridiculous that this has happened. I just can't believe this. I can't work out how they've got into my account. I really can't.
Well, no, I mean, with my 2-factor, they either have to email me or I get a text on my phone or something. So.
Yeah, I get a text on my phone, and I've had no text at all saying somebody's logged into your account. How the hell are they getting past that?
I don't know. No.
And that was Facebook. Facebook actually insisted a couple of months back. Facebook wrote to me and said, you must enable Facebook security on your account. So I did. I followed their instructions.
Yeah. And they can't tell them. Which it's ridiculous that they shut off all avenues of communication because how can you dispute anything if you can't actually speak to the fucking people?
Well, that's it. Now, the problem is, of course, now then Facebook are going to suddenly see these fraudulent reversing these credit card charges, and that's going to go against me.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not me running them up. It's somebody else. But what I don't understand is how the hell they managed to get into my card. Yeah, you're probably right. It probably is Zuckerberg, Matchy. Probably is Zuckerberg.
The other thing is, but there's nobody actually posting on your account because it's not there. So what are they doing with these adverts?
They're running them on Facebook. In other, I don't know. I can't get into the accounts.
No, but
I can't get into my Meta business account. Yeah,
I'm not seeing any under your name, so I can't
No, it won't be under my name. It's something called. If you go into my BBS, Mickey.
Into what? Yeah.
Yeah, go into my BBS. Have you got your Echo on, by the way, Mickey?
No.
Right. Go into my BBS and have a look under. Have a look under. Let's see if I can remember where I put it. Have a look under status posts. No, not under status posts. Hang on. Under in social chat, I've been hacked, and you will see the messages that I've got about it, and I'll actually just do it right now while we're talking. I'll show you the ad they're running, because it says my ad was approved on the 11th of October, and bear in mind my account has been my account has been suspended since the 10th of October. Hopefully Mickey's double audio feed. Mickey, count to 10, will you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Has that stopped the double audio feed? Yep, that stopped it. Right, okay. I'm just doing the editing now to get the screen, and you'll see what ads that I've been paying for on my credit cards. It's an absolutely ridiculous situation that I can't get in to remove my card. So I think I've stopped. I've waited. I've had 2 fraudulent transactions. I think I've got a third card, and I've stopped that card anyway. But that's going to cause me all sorts of issues, like you wouldn't believe, Mickey. Really serious issues now. With payments for other things. Shit. It's just infuriating. What am I doing? I want Imgur, don't I? It's just absolutely infuriating that I have to do this, and I've got no way of contacting them. No way at all. It's just stupid. Stupid. The only thing I can think, right? The only thing I can think, I'm, as you know, I'm paranoid about security.
Yeah.
I use a password manager, so all my passwords are like 10 digits long and everything else. And the only thing I can think of, right? The only thing I can think of is that occasionally I've used Facebook login to log into sites, yeah?
Yeah.
One of those sites that I've logged into must have been hacked.
Yeah, and they've grabbed your details from there, yeah.
That could be the only way, because I've never logged into a fake site. I checked the URLs. I've never logged into a fake site from an email. I don't click on links in emails. So I'm absolutely baffled how they've got my details, but that can be the only way. That can be the only way. So now I'm obviously not using Google or Facebook logins for everything. Now I'm having to go through the old arsehole of doing fucking 10-digit passwords for everywhere, which is causing me a right ball ache. Right, let's upload this post. You should drag that image. Where is it? Where did I put it? Aha. Right, okay. Right, let's just go onto my board and put it up there. I'll tell you all about how you can keep in contact with me in a minute. Right, this is the adverts they are running. Yeah. Mickey, talk for a second.
Yeah, I can talk for a second. Sorry, I was just looking at your My Little Social Network. Oh, dear. Oh, Tracy's here. Hello, Tracy. I did send you some videos at Tracy.
Yeah, I know. I got them. All
right.
I will put them up, Mickey, in a minute. Let me just.
Yeah, no.
Oh, talk.
I'm talking.
You're not
I must be talking to myself.
All right.
Oh, okay. Maggie's there. Yeah. Hello. Oh, how's Scotland going, Tracy? Wet? It'll take a little time to think of how to type. If you're typing on a phone with one finger. Oh, dry and sunny today. Oh,
She's not in Scotland. She's not in Scotland. She's not in Scotland. She's lying.
No, she can't be in Scotland if it's dry
Can't
and
be in
sunny.
Scotland. She's lying.
No, mate, I
lying.
haven't been on there today. To be fair, I've been doing other things. Yeah, other things. Oh, speaking of which, my model turned up today, Steve.
Oh, did it, Mickey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only thing is, they sent me the wrong fucking one.
What have they sent you?
Well, I've got the Tower of London.
Yeah.
Well, I ordered Tower Bridge.
Tower Bridge. Okay.
And when I sent her back, she said, we only do one London Tower Bridge. I said, yes, the one I wanted. But you sent me the Tower of London. I said, it doesn't make a difference because I'll do it anyway. You know, I'll just get...
Yeah.
But fucking people on fucking...
eBay.
eBay.
Yeah, now you know. Now you know how.
Shocking.
Yeah. This is why I left eBay, Mickey, and this is why. By the way, it's up on there, and you'll find it under social chat, under I've been hacked, and you can see what's going on there. This is why I stopped selling on eBay, and this is why I very rarely buy on eBay now. Out of everything that I bought this year on eBay, every single thing has been wrong. It's either been broken or not as requested or not as described. The last thing I bought was I've got these paper 3D glasses, right?
Yeah.
But I wanted some proper 3D glasses that clipped onto my lens to flip up. Now, with 3D glasses, it's very important. This lens has to be cyan and this lens has to be magenta.
Yeah.
Right? And so I looked on eBay and I found a guy in China selling the glasses, the proper flip up, proper glasses, right? In cyan and magenta. 10 pairs for like $10. And I thought, that's a good deal. So I ordered them. And they come in 3 weeks later. And the fuckers got it wrong, right? What these lenses are is they're actually blue and red. Not cyan and magenta. And the colours are really important. Blue and red glasses are no fucking good to anybody.
No.
I couldn't believe it. I gave him a neck. I gave him a neck for that. Because what he'd obviously done is he'd obviously copied other people's ads saying cyan and magenta, and he was flogging the glasses out like that. Whereas it should have been blue. And blue and red doesn't work for 3D. They have to be specific colours. Cyan and magenta. Have you seen that, Mickey?
I did. Yeah.
That's the ads that have been running. In case you guys are wondering, I've got a message board here, which you're all welcome to. So let me put the URL up. It's in the socials, but now that I'm banned from Facebook, there we go. I suppose I can put it in Reddit. Although, how many people have we got watching on Reddit? We've actually got 3 watchers on Reddit tonight, Mickey. So we had 277 on Reddit Monday night. With no one talking. Let's see if we can go and beat that. Let's see if we can beat 277.
277 that not one of us speaks. That'd be great.
Yeah, not one of them chatted. So let's see if we can beat that 277. Right. So, and if you read that, right, that ad was approved by Facebook on the 11th of October.
Yeah.
My account has been disabled since the 10th of October. So how the fuck is this all happening?
So when they sent you this, your adverts approved fucking thing, could you actually click on it and view the ad?
No, because as soon as I click on it, you know that bit that's clickable, right?
Yeah.
That says view the ad, ad. As soon as I click on it, guess what?
You've been
I get straight back to Steve, you've disagreed with the decision, yeah. So I can't do anything.
It's fucking unreal. It really is
fucking unreal. So, and I've done a lot of Googling, right? And almost everybody that's had their Facebook account hacked doesn't get it back.
Yeah.
What happens is they put in right. I've now got on my account. I've now got a timer that tells me I've got
27
27 days.
days, isn't it? You've got or
Yeah,
something?
and tomorrow it'll be 26 days, right, before your account's permanently deleted. And what basically happens is everybody that I've seen that's in the same situation as me is Facebook don't reply within the 30 days and they delete their account. I'm distraught because that's a 12. That account's 12 years old, Mickey, and I've got
Yeah.
I've got hundreds of friends and relatives all over the world, and that's the only place that we stay in touch. It's a primary place where I stay in touch with my kids. Because I love watching the pictures they post of their children, my grandchildren. And I've got friends in America, and I've got no way of telling them how to get hold of me.
It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely.
Yeah, well,
crazy.
I need. It's like I've got lots of eBay friends, Mickey, and they've got no way of knowing how to get in contact with me. So I'd like you to post a status saying that they can find me on that URL that I've just posted.
Well, I'll post it on my Facebook, but I mean, a lot of your friends aren't friends of mine.
No, I'm talking about the Facebook friends that are friends of yours, friends of ours.
Yes.
We've got a few in common.
Yeah.
But other ones I don't know. I'm going to ask Paul Cooper when he finally communicates, and Neil Gorin, if they'll do both. If they'll do the same. I'll also ask Tracy if she'll do the same as well.
Neil's been on your.
I know Neil's been on my board, and I'm going to talk to him about it. It's I haven't had a lot of time, Mickey, to do things. I'm going to post a message to Neil asking him if he'll post the URL for the board on his Facebook, so that our mutual friends can find me. And that's the only way of doing it. I mean, like I say, because I'm completely locked out, I've got my cousins, my two cousins in Australia, Linda Seeley. You probably see her post on my Facebook quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've got no way of getting in contact with her other than Facebook. So, and Jennifer in the United States, and Jennifer and Rebecca in the United States. I've got no way of contacting them, none at all. Hopefully, those two will also. I think Rebecca will eventually contact Sean and say, "Where's Steve?"
Mm.
And the other thing is,
can't Sean put it out on her account as well?
Yes, she can, but she's friends only, and she's very limited distribution circle.
Yeah.
So
friends only, so
yeah, I will do that. And the thing is, Mickey, right? That the other thing is, of course, that a lot of people are wrapped up in Facebook, and even though I've got the board, right, they won't leave Facebook to come and talk on the board. No. I absolutely guarantee they won't. I mean, I can't make a new account match it because I've tried making a new account and Facebook shut it down instantly. So.
You tried a VPN, or does that not work?
I tried a VPN as well.
Okay, I tried a VPN. Work, then.
I tried a VPN, right? I tried a VPN and a brand new email address that I've never used with Facebook, and I even cleared my cookies and cache. And as soon as I started it up, they closed it down. And I think it must be on my surname or my name.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point in me making an account called Fred Blocks, is there?
No, not really, because people wouldn't know who it was, would they?
People wouldn't know who it was, so yeah. So it can't be. And the thing is, they haven't shut Sean's account down, and Sean is on exactly the same router as I am, so she'll be on the same IP as me.
Yeah.
So they've got some way of detecting that it's my account, and I've completely cleaned all the cookies off my computer. I used a VPN, and I used a brand new email that I've never used for anything else, and they shut it down instantly. So,
hey, Palsy.
Hi, Palsy. So whichever way you look, I'm fucked. I'm totally in the mercy of Facebook, and if I'm reading everything right, that's it. They're just going to close my account after 27 days, and I've done nothing wrong. And I'm just mystified as how those people have managed to scam me.
Yeah.
And I guarantee once Meta have seen the disputed payments, right? I guarantee they're going to email me and say, "Why are these payments disputed?"
Yeah.
And of course, guess who can't email back? I've tried to email back. Right, that ad that came in, I tried to email back, right, and I get an email saying we do not accept incoming email from this address. So I have no avenues of contact at all from Facebook. Nothing at all. Right. So that's that all done. Good evening, everybody. While I'm in the Netherland of Facebook. Expecting my friends to come and play on the BBS. I'll tell you what, Mickey, it's where I'm going to find out where my true friends are.
Yeah.
I know you're familiar with this software because I used to run the Peanut Gallery on the same software.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
So I know because I could. Somebody said to me, "Why don't you run?"
Is it
software
Pro Boards you've got?
No, PHP BBS.
Oh, right. Because I got a Pro Boards account.
Uh,
Or I did have a Pro Board server, but I shut that down.
Because I think ProBoard and vBulletin have both got apps that you can use them on mobile devices. But the trouble is, I'm not familiar with the software, Mickey, and I had to get something in place quickly. No. And now I've got this in place to actually go around and do yet another software and ask people to log in yet again. It's a bit of a fucking mission for people. So
yeah.
I'm going to lose my friends. I guarantee I'm going to lose my friends. I've got 14 registered users on the account, and basically nobody's posting. No. I'm going to lose all my friends, which is annoying.
But I mean, the thing with those boards is if you post something, people don't get alerts like they do with Facebook or something else, do they?
Yes, you do. Yeah, you can set it up so you get email. You can set it up so you get alerts and notifications.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Go into your user control panel.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. User control panel. Subscriptions. Yeah. If you go onto the board.
Yeah.
Go into say status posts.
Yeah.
Look down the bottom. It says board index and then subscribe to this forum.
Yeah.
If you click subscribe to this forum.
Yeah, I have.
Right. Every time somebody updates that, you should get an email.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just looking at a number of posts, and it comes down to me and 0.
Yeah. Oh,
fucking hell! I've still got this bloody chest, Steve. Can't sleep shit. However, I did book my COVID jab today. I got that next Wednesday.
Okay.
I'm going to have that next Wednesday. Yeah.
Well, it'll improve your Wi-Fi signal.
Sorry.
It will improve your Wi-Fi because they inject you with a microchip, don't they?
I'll get 5G, mate. 5G. I'll be.
Oh, right. Okay, you'll get 5G. Yeah.
I'll be fully 5G'd up. Yeah. Use a bit of info notion. I noticed when you use theatre mode, there's no streamer uptime. Always wondered why. Yeah. Oh, and also I bought a new well, I upset the wife actually because I've actually bought a new monitor that's arriving tomorrow.
All right.
Well, because I've got two 1080p ones here, Steve, and I've always wanted a 1440.
Oh, you'll notice the difference, Mickey. That's what mine are.
I mean, the one on my left here is only 60 hertz, so that's real old things. An old Samsung. The one that I'm over here, it's 1080p, but it's 165 hertz, which is a lot better. But that was on Amazon Prime Day.
Oh right, yeah.
They had Prime Day. 100 quid off, mate. 229 quid. It was down to 27-inch. So
that's not bad. That's
1440p.
That's not bad.
No, it's an MSI monitor, but the one that I've got here is it's the 1440p equivalent to the one that I'm using, which is my 165 hertz one. So
right, okay. Hopefully you're HDMI, are you?
Yeah. Well, no, I use DP.
Oh. What? Oh yeah. DP.
DP's a lot better.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll find HDMI. Yeah, that's right. I'm just looking. Yeah, I'm DP on all my monitors. I've got three 28-inch. I've got 3 28-inch.
Monitor is only HDMI.
Yeah.
and I can certainly tell the difference between the pictures with DP and HDMI.
No, I can't. I'm just gonna before we carry on. Paulsy P, what are you talking about with theatre mode? Theatre mode where? I'm confused. What theatre mode? What theatre mode and where? I've got 3 monitors, Mickey. I've got a 28-inch 2K monitor, another 28-inch 2K monitor there. Both of these are DP DisplayPort, and I've got a 24-inch monitor there. Or BenQ are my monitors, by the way, and that's the one that's on HDMI. And to be honest, I can't tell the difference between a DP and HDMI. But then they are all 2K monitors, so the quality is stunning.
Like I say, my Samsung is only a 60 hertz, whereas my MSI is a 165. So whether that's the difference, I don't know.
Twitch viewer on browser. Okay, Twitch viewer on browser. What's where am I looking? Where am I looking for theatre mode? I can't see theatre mode. Where am I looking for it? I'm on Chrome, by the way. Can you see a theatre mode?
No.
Or is it full screen? Full screen? I don't get any uptime. No, I don't get any uptime at all on full screen.
Ah, yeah. Next to full screen, there's a little square that says theatre mode.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which is Alt-T.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You don't get any. You don't get any up. Yeah, I can see. I found it now. Yeah, I've got it now. You don't get any uptime. You're right. You don't get any uptime. I never look at. I don't know what software you use for broadcasting, Paulsy. I use OBS, and down at the bottom of OBS, I've got my uptime anyway. And we've been up for 28:13, so that's where I check my uptime. Pardon me, excuse me. And I see it there. Right, we're down to 2 watches on Reddit now, Mickey.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Dying a slow death.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I had a kebab last night.
What, from the kebab shop, or did Sean make you one?
No, I had one from the kebab shop.
Oh.
I had a large shish.
I was going to say,
God,
shish. Yeah.
12 quid it cost, but it was gorgeous. It was a large one.
Yeah, you don't have rabbit food with yours, do you? Just have the meat and the bread.
No, I had salad with it. Yeah, this kebab shop, they do them separately, right? What they do is they put the kebab meat in a silver foil container, your salad in another silver foil container, and your bread separately, so that when you get home, you make the kebab up, which I actually like, because if they make the kebab up in the shop, by the time you get home, it's soggy.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
I mean, round here they normally shove your bloody bread in the bottom and then everything on top. And like you say, by the time you come to do it, it's all fucking soggy, just a fucking mess, isn't it?
Yeah,
but that's how they do it around here.
It was absolutely gorgeous, and I watched them grill it. It was absolutely lovely. And that's why they separate it, because the veg. Yeah, the veg doesn't get warm. It's absolutely lovely. I don't like all the veg. I eat the tomato and the cucumber, a little bit of the lettuce. But it was absolutely lovely. When I got home, I just split the bit of bread open.
Oh, fuck me, I can't have a fucking kebab if it ain't got red cabbage on it.
No, I split the bread open, right? Drop my meat in.
Yeah.
Drop
bit
the
tomato,
onions.
Bit of fucking onion, bit of fucking red cabbage. Away we
Drop
go.
the onions, a little bit of lettuce, and a few cucumbers in it. And
I can't stand lettuce. Can't stand it. Funny,
yes,
funny. I don't like lettuce, but if you give it in me in a McDonald's or a fucking Burger King, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But I don't like lettuce. Meat, chips, and cheese, about right. That's fucking good. That is, mate. Yeah.
And my body tolerated it, so
that's good then. Another thing is, a lot of the places around here, you ask for chili sauce, and they spray it all over it. But there's one place that they'll put it in a pot for you, and that's the way I prefer it. It's in the pot so I can dip my meat rather than fucking have it spread all over everything. Drop my meat in, clip that. Fucking Paulsy Nothing wrong with dropping your meeting.
Yeah, somebody clip that. I'm just about to go and try and download
Tracy's videos.
Tracy's videos. I'm going to download
She's
so we can
disappeared
see.
all of a sudden. She was here for at the beginning, and now she's disappeared. So,
All right, okay.
if I knew how to clip that palsy, I would. But I can't do that sort of shit. I don't know how to do it. I'm the thick one. God, can't get rid of this freaking. Just can't seem to shake his chest. Oh. Oh dear.
We're at the crazy situation where other people can see my Facebook, but I can't.
Yeah, it seems strange that's why I sent you a link. I didn't know if it was back up again.
So I had some chips with my kebab, so I managed to tolerate it. So, but when my mate he had a doner, and when I looked as he was getting the meat out of the container, you could see as he chipped the container, you could see the grease swimming about in the bottom of the container.
Yeah,
it was just I thought But apparently, according to the hospital nutritionist, right, if I then get home with that kebab meat and then grill it, it should be all right.
Yeah, because all the grease will drop out into the grill pan.
That's it.
If you stick it on the griddle bit.
Right. So let me show you. Tracy, as we all know, is on holiday or vacation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way you want to do that.
It's fucking holiday, whether they like it or not.
I know. I'll tell you what. In theatre mode, you also don't see how many people are watching.
I ain't got it in theatre mode.
Yeah,
I'll put it in theatre mode. All the chat turns to black and different fucking colours and.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Matchy. But you do know what happened to me a week and a half ago, don't you? I suddenly found myself in hospital having emergency surgery to have my gallbladder removed.
Yeah, so I can't process the fat now.
Now I can't process fat like I used to, so I've got to be very careful about what I eat. Although I'll tell you what I've got for my supper tonight, Mickey, right? I went to the Co-op on the way home, and I've got 2 of those part-baked baguettes.
Oh.
And I should stick one of those in the air fryer, 10 minutes at 200 degrees. It's perfect. Right, and it comes out baking hot, and I've got some butter. I'm going to smother it in butter. And I'm going to eat that. That's my supper.
Slap a bit of ham and cheese in it, mate.
Yeah, I've got some ham and cheese. Actually, it's not. I've got to be careful. I can't eat a lot of cheese.
Of course, cheese is full of fat. Yeah.
And the other thing is the butter. I've had to change from. I love butter. I love pure butter, but I've changed from butter to a spreadable, which is 70% butter. But it's all right. I'll be able to. I'm not going to olive oil because that's disgusting.
I'm supposed to have Olivia according to the doctor, but I use a buttermilk spread, which is
that's what I've got. A buttermilk spread, 70%.
Which is it's like butter, but they took a lot of the shit out, haven't they? So
it's Tesco's own brand because obviously my missus works for Tesco.
Well, mine's Lidl's own brand.
Okay. Right. So anyway, Tracy is on vacation. Thank you, Paulsy P. Let me just check because that might show up in my clips. Let me just check. For clipping it, let me show if it shows up in the clips of my channel. Mickey dips his meat. Yes. Thank you, Paulsy P. I will. I'll put that on TikTok. That Mickey dips his meat. So I'll put that on TikTok a bit later. Thank you for clipping that. Right, let's get back to where we were. Right, yes, we're back to talking about Tracy being on holiday and vacation, and she's been sending us video reports. So I've just downloaded her video reports. So let's see what Tracy has to show us about Scotland. So let's just bring up the first one. Here we go. This should be it. Coming up now.
I have to say that was actually quite noisy here.
It looks really grey.
The view at the bottom, as you can probably see, sort of there, it's quite industrial because they're sort of doing maintenance work.
I can't hear what she was pointing out. She was pointing out something, but I couldn't hear it because I'm not listening to Discord. I'm listening to you, Mickey. Could you guys, Ballsy or Match, could you hear what Tracy was saying? And I agree.
I could. I turned it up on Twitch.
Oh, okay. What was she saying?
She's just saying it's very noisy there because it's all industrialised at the bottom of those hills that she's looking at. Something like being that.
Okay, right. We'll go for the next one then. Let's put the next one up. Put the next one up. There we go. There's the next one.
Right. It's about midday on Tuesday. Lost track of days, and it's only just started raining. Very fine rain, which is kind of expected for here.
And the last one.
And this is Ben Nevis, the tallest
that looks the same as the first one, Mickey, is it?
Britain. You can't see the top of it because of the clouds. About halfway up you can see a restaurant.
Is it?
Was it the same as the first one?
Well, she was saying it's Ben Nevis. I thought I sent you... No, I sent you 3 different ones.
Yeah, you did. It is a different one. It is a different one. But there we go. Those are Tracy's reports of where she's on holiday. I mean, I can't understand why she would choose to go to Scotland in October. It's, I mean, it's just going to be raining and cold the whole time you're there. Why would somebody choose to go to Scotland in October? Mickey, my throat's gone. I need to make a drink. Can you hold the fort until I get back?
I certainly can. I was just watching that clip that Polsey did for us. Fucking twat. It was different. Yeah, I thought it was, Match. Because I uploaded three different ones that she... What we have to do is, because Steve's now banned on Facebook, Tracy sends them to a private group we had on Facebook. And then I have to download them to my computer and then upload them to... I DM them to Steve in Discord, and then he downloads them onto here. It's a bit of a long-winded effort, but yeah, it is a bit of a hassle. But it's so you guys can keep up with what Tracy's up to. But yes, you couldn't resist it, could you, Palsy, you wanker? Hey, fuck me. Huh? Funny though, funny as fuck. Yeah, it really is. As you probably know, Steve and Trace take the piss out of me all the time. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I've got fairly hard skin. Yes, I do keep telling her that, Match. I do keep telling her that we want more facts. We want more news. But apparently that mountain in front of them was Ben Nevis. Never haven't been to Scotland. I haven't actually seen it, so... But yeah, we do want more facts. I mean, they're in a bloody van, for Christ's sake. They could be driving around and she could be filming out the window, showing us a bit of countryside, couldn't she, really? Yeah, that's what I was hoping she'd do. Or she's out and about on her travels. Show us a Loch Ness monster and things like that. I'm sure he'll pop up for Tracy. The old Loch Ness monster. Now, is it possible that it could be not necessarily a monster, but something that lives in Loch Ness, do you think? Or yeah, you're absolutely right. It was funny as fuck, that was. I thought it was really hilarious, Match. Huh? This is Ben Nevis, but you can't see the top because it's covered in clouds. Well, why are you showing us then? Just, yeah. I can't understand that. God, you'll have to excuse my coughing. It's terrible. Anyway, I had to take the wife to the doctor today. She's problems with her hearing aid. So I rang the hospital for her last week because she needs an audiology check. No, you got to go through your doctors. It took us fucking 10 days to get a doctor's appointment. Just so that all they did was looked in her ear, said, yeah, we'll refer you. Well, why couldn't they do that in the first place? Absolute pain in the arse. But here we go.
I'm back, by the way.
Yes,
In
I
case you
remember
didn't
that
know.
match. Yeah, down the Mariana Trench. That's the deepest one in the world, isn't it? And yeah, there was dark things moving about, but I think it's too dark for the cameras to see exactly what they were, if I remember correctly.
To answer what your question you asked earlier, is there something in Loch Ness? Very possible, because it's amazing throughout human history, right? People have not believed things until
Yeah.
they've been discovered. I mean, try explaining electricity to somebody 5 years ago,
Yeah.
500 years ago. They think you
Well,
were
in
mad.
Suffolk, 5 years is about right, Steve.
Yeah, in Suffolk, you're about right, but no. Try explaining electricity to somebody 500 years ago and they think you were completely mad. So I won't dismiss the possibility of something living in Loch Ness. I mean, it's deep and it's long and
Yeah.
yeah, there is a possibility. I mean, you forever, every now and again, you see a news story about a fish that's meant to be extinct for millions of years suddenly being found, don't you?
Yeah, well, they're finding all sorts of weird fish at the moment.
Yeah,
that I've been seeing. So I
I
mean,
was watching something on the National Geographic channel the other week about these lava funnels underground
Yeah.
on the bottom of the ocean where they built up these lava funnels, and there's actually creatures that live on the rim. And
Yes.
in theory, they shouldn't be able to survive there, but they do.
yeah, the heat of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I mean, they've sent divers down in Loch Ness and all that sort of thing. They've never seen anything. But if something doesn't want to be seen in that murk, it's not going to be seen, is it? So
well, Loch Ness is a big fuck off lake, isn't it?
yeah,
Really deep and it's really long.
yeah.
Not surprising. I doubt if they searched it all. Well, they could search it all.
No.
Like you say, if
No.
something doesn't want to be seen, it doesn't want to be seen.
But that
So I
Mariana
won't-
Trench, that is something different. That is fucking
Yeah.
hell. Yeah. I don't know how deep that goes, but like you say, the pressure of the water down there.
Yeah. So.
Well, when we were in where was it? We were not Tenerife, the black fucking sand one.
Tenerife.
No.
Tenerife is the only one with black sand.
No, it ain't.
Ain't it? Oh, it must be Lanzarote then.
Lanzarote, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that really has got black sand. That's where I had my
Oh,
little Chinese woman. But there,
Fucking
we went down some
Lanzarote.
caves in there, and there's blind whitefish swimming about in pools down there. They're actually totally white, and they've got no eyes. They can't see nothing. And that's because they live in the dark in these caves and that. So, yeah, I can understand why they can find golden blind catfish. Yeah.
Lanzarote. That's like going on holiday on a burnt bit of toast.
I did like it there, though. I really did. We went, where did we go? Port del Carmen. Yeah, it's quite nice.
Oh,
The only thing
it's
is,
like burnt bit of toast.
walking back up the fucking back to the hotel from the front. I mean, the hill was like this, like it's fucking Heartbreak Hill. We used to call it. There's a couple of old dears in our hotel. They used to get a taxi from the bottom to the top of the hill. It's only about a quarter of a mile, but they couldn't fucking walk up it. It's all right going down it, but going back up it, Christ, that was a fucking killer. That was, especially after you'd had a skinful.
Talking about Scotland, right? It's something amazing, right? Ben Nevis, right, is the tallest mountain in the United Kingdom. Okay.
Yeah.
It's virtually impossible to live at the top of Ben Nevis, because of the cold and everything else, right? Yet Mount Tady, which is over 3 times higher than Ben Nevis, people live quite comfortably at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's over 3 times the height. Good evening,
Hello,
Alex.
Alex.
Alex. How are you?
He still ain't
Moving
posted
Alex.
me fucking shirt, the type wanker.
Yeah, no, I haven't been out. I've got to be careful, Mickey. I can't go out.
Oh, it's
Sean's
on Wednesday.
working.
You said you weren't going out till Thursday. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, Sean works nights.
Yeah, I beg your pardon. No.
So I'll try and do it tomorrow, but I've got to be careful because when I go past the post office, if there's a load of people in there, I can't go in there.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just taking the piss. Don't get.
Yeah, all right, okay. So
Don't get.
I'll try and do it, but
Hey.
if not, I'll get Sean to do it on Saturday because she's got to have her flu. She's got an appointment to have her flu jab on Saturday, and the doctor's is right by the post office. So I'll just pack it up and say, while you're at the doctor's, post this.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So if I don't get it done Thursday, it'll have to be done Saturday. Because I've got to be careful. I've got to keep away from people, Mickey. And every time I go past the...
I know. I'll just take the fucking piss.
Okay, good.
Just
good.
calm
So
down.
it's not...
Calm down, mate. Calm down. You should know me by now.
Yeah, so another interesting thing about Tenerife is, right, Tenerife actually has black sand, and in some of the resorts like Los Gaentes and Playa del America, they actually imported golden sand because the people didn't like the black sand, and I found that a bit of a tragedy. I think that was a complete tragedy.
They import the sand in Cartagena, where I go to Greece as well, because every winter the sea washes away the sand and it's really rocky. So middle of May, end of April, beginning of May, they bring in lorry loads of sand. You see them with the diggers. They actually put a video up on one of the groups I'm on of them actually laying the sand for that season, which lasts the season,
actually,
because believe it or not, the sea is quite calm in the summer, but it gets quite stormy in the winter, and it washes all the sand off and it's just rocks. So
Don't you think that's a bit sad?
Well, yeah, but I mean, a lot of people like to. I mean, I'm not a beach person, to be fair, but a lot of people like to lie on the beaches, and a lot of the locals make their money out of renting out fucking sunbeds, don't they? So, yeah.
Okay. I just think that's a bit sad. You're taking away the natural beauty of the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. As Matchy said, if you give it long enough, those rocks would become.
See, they even do it where Alex is in Waikiki, and Waikiki's one of the famous beaches, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think. I honestly think that is very sad. I do. I'm sorry, but I think that's sad that you've got to
Lanzarote,
change
they leave
things.
it black, and fuck, does that get hot?
Yeah.
It's blistering. But I did like Lanzarote. It's only a very small place, a very small island.
I fucking can't stand Lanzarote. Like I say, it's like going on holiday on a burnt bit of Weetabix.
Well, it's probably because that was our first foreign holiday that me and Donna ever had together. It's probably why it holds a bit of affection for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's such a fucking horrible place. Tenerife is my favourite of all the Canary Islands. Gran Canaria is all right, but it hasn't got the scenery of Tenerife.
No.
But in saying that, it's got the what it has got is it's got the Jumbo Centre.
Exactly that.
And the Jumbo Centre is did you see? Do you know Fudgy?
No.
Gary Davis.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going on about having a holiday. He's just come back actually 2 days ago. He come back with COVID as well, Mickey, by the way.
Do you know he actually lives in the town that I was born in?
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realise that, but he does. Yeah, he lives in the town that I was born in. Does Gary?
Well, he was he's Bromsgrove, I think he lives, isn't he?
Yes, exactly that. That's where I was born. Yeah.
Bromsgrove's been in the news just lately because apparently they can't spell their road signs up there.
No, they can't. They can't fucking spell nothing up there.
Anyway.
That's where I was born. Spent the first 14, 15 years of my life up there, yeah.
Anyway, Fudgy, right? We call him Fudgy because he's a fudge packer. And we used to take the piss out of him, right? And it was for years before he realised, because he sells fudge, right?
Yeah,
That's
Fudge
what he does for a
Heaven.
living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what he was on eBay, Fudge Heaven. I had some of his fudge, it's really nice.
Yeah. It is. I get a load of his stuff. It's really nice. However, we nicknamed him Fudge Packer, and it was years before he worked out what Fudge Packer actually meant. Right? He actually thought it was meant for somebody to pack fudge. But the Americans that don't understand, right? Fudge packer is gay anal sex because you're packing somebody else's fudge, all right?
Yes.
And that's why we called him fudge packer. But it was years before he did it. Anyway, about 2 months back, he was saying, "Where can I go on holiday? Where can I go that's somewhere different?" I don't really was saying Cos, and he ended up going to Cos. And I said, "Go to Gran Canaria." And he said, "What's good about Gran Canaria?" And I said, "The Jumbo Centre." I explained it to him, and I said, "Look, during the daytime, it's a shopping centre. During the night, it comes alive with the most bizarre gayness you can ever imagine." And he actually thought,
down there.
"Hey,
Donna loves it down there. Jumbo Centre, darling.
Jumbo Centre, yeah,
She's laughing.
yeah, I love it down there, right? Because it is so fucking gay, it is unbelievable. But you don't have to be gay to enjoy it, do you, Mickey?"
No, I mean, we used to sit in bar. There's a bar in the corner. I forget what it's fucking called now.
There's lots of corners there.
Yeah, I know, but we used to go in. What was the bar in the corner we used to go in? Ricky's Bar, it was called.
Oh, I know Ricky's Bar. Yeah, I know Ricky's Bar.
We used to go in there because that was drag queens doing a stage show. And
Yeah. I know exactly which
we
corner
just sit there
as well.
and people watch.
Yeah.
And Donna sort of nudged me, and we looked over, and there was a bar over the other side, and all the waiters had on. They were male. All they had on was like, these little white aprons that fucking French maids wear.
Yeah.
That's all they had on,
yeah.
serving people their fucking dinner. It's unreal. It's unreal. It is. And then you got people leading people about by fucking leads, dressed all in leather and shit. And fucking God, well, I've
Then you
never
got all the
laughed
cross
so much in
dressers.
all my life.
Then you got all the cross dressers.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, that place is.
Oh, I love it. We made sure that we got there every night about 7 o'clock, and it really come to life at about 9 o'clock.
We had our dinner in the Jumbo before.
Yeah.
We'd have because there was loads of restaurants around the top bit.
Yep. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have dinner there and then go downstairs after.
Yeah. But that's what we do as well. I mean, there's a really nice Italian restaurant in there that does a really nice spag bowl, and I quite enjoyed it. But on the opposite corner, on the ground floor, opposite corner from Ricky's, is the all-you-can-eat Chinese.
Yeah.
And that's where I'd spend most of my time because I do love Chinese food. That's one of those things. Like those days have now gone, aren't they? But the point is, with the Jumbo Centre, right? You can be straight and hetero like me and Mickey are, and really enjoy the gayness of it. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can really enjoy it, and they enjoy it, and there's no homophobia there at all. And it really is a great show. Just people watching is phenomenal.
The good thing about it is if they know that you're straight, they'll leave you alone.
Absolutely.
They're. I mean, I'm there. Like I say, I'm there with Donna. So, but yeah, if they know you're straight, they'll leave you. They tend to just congregate with their own sort of thing. But there was one bar down there. It's a German bar, and that was really heavy leather sort of fucking shit going on in that. Well, fuck. We didn't even go. Well, walked in, walked straight out. Fuck. There was another one upstairs. It was men only. Me and Donna went to walk in. They said, "You can come in, but she can't." I said, "Fuck that! I'm fucking going in here." Oh, fucking hell!
I'd like to show you. I'd actually got some video from the Jumbo Centre, right? And I'd love to show you, but guess where the video is?
Oh, it's on your Facebook.
It's on my Facebook. Like I said, I've lost 12 years of memories, thousands and thousands of pictures and videos on my Facebook. 12 years of memory gone. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Well, hopefully they'll come to their fucking senses and see that it ain't you and sort it out. But without having contact with them, I don't know how you can.
I don't know how. I just can't work it out. It just amazes me.
Well, it's no good me contacting them because they'll only talk to me about my account.
Yeah. So I just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
I just have to wait and see what happens. Right, changing the subject completely. I've got a little video to show you. I've got some little videos to show you. What I'll do is I'll leave them running at the side. They should be self-explanatory. If they're not, tough shit. Mickey will understand them. There's the first one, I think. Yep, there's the first
Oh,
one.
hello, best pal. You woke up.
I can't phone Facebook up. They won't talk to me. Oh, hang on. Let me just fit it to. Let me just. Right, I'll put that over in the corner there, so we can watch it while we're talking. Right. I can't phone Facebook up. They won't talk to me. I tried it. You get as far as the reception, and they won't put you through to anybody. I've tried it. I've tried everything. I'm just leaving this video running because this is something that Mickey will understand. He's looking at it and thinking, "What the fuck's going on there, aren't you, Mickey?"
No. I just got a couple of notifications come up. Sorry.
You got notifications about what?
No, it was just saying that somebody sent me a PM on. Who's Zian Roy?
Who?
I don't know. This geezer called Zian Roy's just sent me a friend request on Discord. Apparently, he's in your.
He's in my friends list.
Well, he's just joined the Facebook, our Discord server, and sent me a friend request, but I don't know him, so I'm not going to accept it.
Yeah, Z and Roy. Okay. Ignore it. Yeah, ignore it. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've
Click
got
on
one
ignore.
too. Yeah, just ignore it. You don't know who he is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Coming home.
There we go. Bloods. So I've not seen Bloods. I don't know. Other people
My
have been talking
favourite
about this.
paramedic was fucking MASH.
Yeah, I love MASH. Yeah, I love MASH. I must
I
admit.
love MASH.
By 7.
But I've not seen Bloods. I don't know anything about it. Do you?
No, I've not seen it, to be fair.
I
Alright.
checked what time
I've
the
not
early
seen it
rest was.
either.
It was an overtime shift. I told her I'd have to be out by 6 at the latest, which, as far as I'm concerned, left a very
No, I've never heard of
time
it.
frame.
But then I don't watch a lot of television. Do you,
I
Mickey?
got what was on my
No,
list.
I don't watch any television. Oh,
No, I watch. I'm not.
when I go to bed, I put Discovery on or something, or
That's important.
when I go to
isn't it?
bed, I put that on a half-an-hour timer because it helps me get to sleep.
I find masturbating works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the wife's normally asleep, and I can't be asked to do it myself.
Oh right. Yeah. Well, all the better. When she's asleep, get it over the back of her head.
So if people are wondering what that little picture is, that's Steve's little spray booth.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, anyway.
Yeah.
Going to be doing a little bit of painting by the looks of things.
Yeah. Well, look what I'm painting.
Ah,
See, yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. That's something not being banned on Facebook, right? Means that
Yeah.
I'm more productive. I can actually get on with things. So
in
I
case
finished
anybody's
Iron
wondering
Man.
what that is, it's a little Humber Scout car, I believe.
It is a Humber Mark II.
I sent it to Steve because it was on his wish list.
And I had
How's
to
your
finish.
quilt going? How's your quilt doing?
Oh, absolutely lovely! It's on the bed and it
Good.
actually needs a wash because I told you the saga of the waterproof cover, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah.
It needs a wash, so it's coming off tomorrow to get a wash. Because when Sean put it on the bed, she forgot to put the waterproof cover on,
Ah, well,
so it's acted like a giant sponge, of course. So
yeah, good.
but, now that I've finished Iron Man, I told you I'd finished Iron Man, didn't I?
Yes, you did, yeah. Oh, well, I
Yeah.
did ask about it on Monday, yeah.
Well, hang on, let me get it. One more second. Let me get it. Oh, see it. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Iron Man finished.
Have you seen how tiny these pieces are for this bloody model?
Yes, Mickey, I have. Yeah.
They're fucking tiny, man.
What did I tell you? Yeah, look, people, Iron Man.
You know, I'm
Well done.
glad I bought that fucking magnifying glass because I ain't going to be able to do it without it.
There you go. So if anybody's interested, that's Iron Man all done. Okay, so an all metal kit. There you go. That's Iron Man done. Right. I'll put him there. Right. So yeah. So Mickey went through my Amazon wish list and sent me this, but I had models on the go that I couldn't really deal with. So I wanted to finish them all before I started on Mickey's one. But I interrupted it because when I was in hospital, I was so bored that I decided to build Iron Man because it's an all-metal kit that doesn't need glue, which is a lie. It does need glue because I'm a ham-fisted arsehole. But I decided to do that, so I had to finish Iron Man before I could carry on with Mickey's kit, which I'm doing now. And this is what I did today in the corner. I'm spraying it up. Because that's how I like to build my models, by spraying them. We've got 2 watches on Reddit, Mickey.
Oh, hello, Reddit. You're actually alive. Anybody? No, nobody alive out there though.
No.
No.
We've got 2 watches, and that's it. Oh, there we go. As you can see, it's I'm spraying it now. What I'm doing is I'm putting on the this is the surface primer, which goes on before obviously it goes on before the top coat. So it's a grey primer, and the idea is it just smooths out any imperfections on the surface, and also gives a decent base for the top coat to adhere to. So
You notice he's got his little black rubber gloves on.
yeah, well, that's so I don't spray my hand.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Yeah. That's, I've only got one glove on.
Oh dear.
You can't see the spray gun because of the camera angle.
Yeah.
But if you saw the spray gun, you'd see that I've only got one rubber glove on, and that's because I don't want to spray my hand. And yes, I know how fucking small those parts are, Mickey. I've just built Iron Man. And you should see how small some of those parts are.
Yeah. I took it out of the thing. Well, I just took it out of the cardboard sleeve. And oh, fucking hell, am I supposed to see them? Fresh from the prostate exam. Exactly that. That's exactly that. Mate. Huh?
No, I don't. I have no telly in my bedroom now. I used to have a telly in the bedroom, but I've got no telly in the bedroom now because generally by the time I hit the pillow, I'm gone. I don't need to go to sleep. So I don't have the telly in the bedroom anymore. Took it out a couple of years ago. Just thought I'd mention that. So there you go, Mickey. I've actually
You actually started to do it, yeah.
I've actually started to do it, and I've actually sprayed. That was the primer coat. I've actually done the top coat now. So let's move over to the top coat, which is top coat. There we go. And that's the final gear. That's it. That's the top coat. That's the final colour, Mickey. It's a sort of dirty sand colour.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I've got to paint the little man that goes inside. Now, I'm going to need a fucking magnifying glass for that to paint the little man that goes in. And then all I've got to do is put the wheels on, and it's done.
Cool.
Oh no, not just put the wheels on. I've got to paint the guns, and then it's done. So it's complete. It's really tiny. At 176, it's really small, but it's better than nothing. We're down to 2 watches on Reddit now.
Oh well.
Yeah. Reddit is the strange place.
Don't know what they're missing.
Yeah. They don't like talking, do they?
No.
They don't like talking at all.
No.
So yeah. So when are you going to start your Tower of London then?
That'll be Friday probably.
Okay.
Because Donna's got the day off tomorrow, so we'll be doing things. We'll be out and about doing things together.
Okay.
Tomorrow, so I won't get a chance tomorrow. I won't get any peace tomorrow, should I say? I can say that she's gone to bed. I wouldn't say that if she's down here.
No,
But yeah.
I,
But yeah, to do things like that, I need to be on my own and no disruptions, no interruptions. Or
tell you watching porno.
I'm more excited about getting my new monitor tomorrow. To be fair, which I did get an earache for. But there you go. Some things you have to.
Yeah. Sometimes it's worth it.
Yeah.
You have to let me know how you get on Friday because I've got chemo on Friday, Mickey. Cycle 2,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
hopefully I'll be up for a broadcast Friday night, but we'll see.
Well, have you got
Look what happened
chemo?
look what happened to me last time on chemo. Look what happened
Yeah,
to me
but you
last
were
time.
okay for 3 days, and then you sort of
I
crashed.
was okay for a week.
Yeah, and then you
Over a
sort of
week.
crashed.
Yeah.
So I
So
don't know if
hopefully
they'll
the
give
hair
you-
on my chin will go because I've lost my pubes. My pubes
Yeah.
are gone.
lost half your eyebrows as well,
Yeah, I have.
unless you started shaving the outside.
No, I
bit.
haven't. I've actually started to lose hair on my eyebrows, so it's chemo, so that will be fun. That'll be fun. This is why I'm single, Mickey. No one to moan at me.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Palsy. Yeah, yeah. Oh well.
I've been married twice and divorced twice, Palsy, and with both my first and second wife, I got that's what it ended up as, moaning at them. I'm really lucky. The woman I'm with now, Sean, I've been with for 13 years, and she's as good as gold. She doesn't really moan at me. I don't think we've ever had an argument in the whole time we've been together. I don't think we've ever had an argument, and she doesn't very rarely put her foot down. She lets me. I get away with a lot. In fact, this week is the first time I can actually remember her being quite specific about something because a friend of mine was selling an electric bike, an electric motorcycle, an FXE, which was worth. He's got cancer. He's got terminal cancer, and what he's doing is he's trying to liquidate as many assets as he can to pass them on to his kids before he dies, which I thought was a good idea because he said he's not going to make a will. He's just going to pass them on to the kids now. And he was selling his FXE, which is a full-fledged motorbike capable of doing 120 miles an hour with phenomenal acceleration. It's fully electric. He was selling it for £6,000, and it's worth 10 grand. Right? You look in Parker's, and it's worth 10 grand. It's less than a year old, and he's done 620 miles on it, Mickey. He paid 12.5 grand for it, and he's selling it at half price. So I'm with Barclays. I went to Barclays just to get a loan because I haven't got 6 grand to throw about. I went to Barclays and they agreed in principle to give me a loan. And I said to Sean, I'm going to buy his bike. And she said, well, what do you want a bike for? I said, because I'm missing it. And she said, well, no, I don't think you can. So I said, well, I've already got the loan in principle. And she said, no, I don't want you to get another motorbike. And she was quite insistent. And so in the end, I gave in and said, yeah, I think I will. But I sort of understand why she was doing it.
Yeah.
Being a motorcyclist, I think, Mickey's a numbers game.
It's in your blood, isn't it?
It's in my DNA. I mean,
Yeah.
my father was a motorcyclist. I'm a motorcyclist, but like she said, and today it's coming up today, right? Getting my spray booth out and then putting it away. If you'd have seen me, by the time I'd done all that, I was on the floor in a heap, sweating and gasping for breath. And that absolutely shattered me. And she said to me, look, if you can't even manage that, are you going to manage an electric bike? And I thought, okay, you've got a point there. So in the end, I didn't. And I didn't take out the loan with Barclays. Like I said, I got an agreement in principle, and I didn't sign on the dotted line. Yes, these electric bikes are crazy, Match. Like I said, this is an FXE. And it's a phenomenal bike. The acceleration on it is phenomenal. It would leave a Hayabusa. Or what's the current bike? Is it the Blackbird, Mickey? What's the current big bike?
I don't know, mate. I'm a bit out of touch to be fair.
I think it's the Blackbird. I think it's the Honda. Honda have got the current.
Still about.
I think Honda have the faster production bike at the moment. It used to be the Hayabusa. And I mean, my Busa, that would go like shit off a shovel. I mean, that was fucking phenomenal acceleration. But I've had a go on these electric bikes, and I'll tell you what, Mickey, you twist the throttle, and it's like, wow. You've never had anything like it. Firebird, not Blackbird, I'm thinking. Honda Firebird. I think that's currently the fastest production bike, isn't it? Or what does Wikipedia say?
I'm not looking at Wikipedia. I'm looking at FXE motorbikes, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
100
You see the
miles
one
in
I'm talking
city.
about?
You need an A2 licence to drive them.
Well, I've got one, haven't I? I've got an
Yeah,
A
but
licence.
you've got full A licence.
Yeah, I've got a full A licence, so that's not a problem.
7.2 is 11 kilowatt.
Yep, that's the one.
£13,685.
That's the one.
That's the starting price.
Yeah, that's the one.
Includes VAT and transport to the dealer. Additional PDI and local shipping.
Yeah. I love what Best Pals just put.
Loving my dressing gown. Yeah, he's a fucking wanker, isn't he? Huh?
Yeah.
It's not a dressing gown, mate. It's a hoodie.
So we still don't know. I mean, Matchy says it's it's Sora Firebird. We still don't know what the fastest production motorbike is. I still got a feeling it still might be the Booster, Mickey. But yeah, those FXEs. Somebody's bought it for £6 now. I mean, it's such a bargain. But I wanted to do that. Darth Vader sounds is in what video? My video. Is that my video you're talking about? The video of the spray booth. Is that the breathing? Because if it's the breathing, it's me. That's what my lungs get like. That's why I'm in a wheelchair. That's why I'm disabled. And that's why I had to retire. So that breathing is me.
According to Motorcyclist,
Yep.
the fastest production motorcycle 2022 is a Kawasaki Ninja H2 Carbon.
Okay.
228 horsepower at
Jesus.
11,000 RPM.
Jesus. That's got some real poking.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paulsy, I can't hear the video. I take it you can hear the video. Is it the breathing you're talking about, Paulsy? In the video? Oh, I'm beeping. Why am I beeping?
Get a Stone Island, Paulsy.
Mickey, where have you gone?
I'm here.
Yeah, you've vanished. You've gone really small. Hang on. You went really small for a minute. There we go. Let's bring you back. I'm not sure what happened there. Alex, are you still there? Alex, are you still there? Alex, no, you didn't offend. You didn't offend, Paulsy P. It's okay. That is me. That is my life. That is why I'm in a wheelchair. I got a lung, as well as cancer. I got a lung condition called bronchiectasis, and that is the result of the bronchiectasis. So you didn't offend me by no stretch of the imagination, but
what he means is he's knocking one out with his gloved hand.
Yeah, I'm knocking one out with my gloved hand. Do you, Alex? Are you available on Friday to be a guest? Just out of curiosity. I've lost Mickey on Skype. Hang on, I thought that was what was happening earlier. I've lost Mickey on Skype, so we'll try and get Mickey back in a minute. I'll try and get Mickey back. Are you available, Alex, on Friday to be a guest? We'll have you on as a guest, I think. Water time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we start at 21:45 UK time, so it's about the same time as now. So are you available about the same time as now, right? I honestly don't know what's happening with Mickey, but we're going to give him a call now, see if he does it. About now, Alex will be the time, I think. Should be all right. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Before we do this, I'll have a background. I've got a background. If do you know on Skype? Do you know how to replace the background? Because I'll send you a special background to use so that we could, like Mickey, so I can green screen you out. Not sure what happened with Mickey there, so not sure what's happened with Mickey there. Whether he's going to reboot his computer. So yeah, I'll send you the special, because it's a green background that you can replace on Skype, and then when I put you up, it's 1100 hours our time. Yeah, Friday. So have you on as a guest there. You can replace Tracy, I think. So we'll have you on as a guest. Right, it says Mickey's active now, so let's give him a call. I'm not sure what's happened with Mickey at all there. I'm really not sure what's happened with Mickey. Nope, he's not answering, so I don't know what's going on. That's just me for now then. Mickey probably no. I don't think Mickey has AOL. I think he's got another IS. I think he's got somebody else's ISP. So yeah, if we do that, Alex, that'll be Friday night. What I will do is hang on. Have I got you? I don't know which one of these is you, Alex. It doesn't come up with your name. It's just a phone number. So, oh yeah, I've got it there. Alex. You're not one of my contacts. Look, up conversation. Yeah, I can call you in, Alex. So, yeah, that's all right. Alisoga, yeah. For some reason, it's not in there. I was going to send you the background now. So let's see if you're in there.
Thing is what people do when they're desperate. You always had a good supply. Maybe she was selling drugs to you. That's ridiculous.
No, you can't find you, Soga. Look, Soga. No, it's not finding you. Let's pick more. Comes up.
Your girlfriend was in a conversation with Scanlon. The guy owns the club, so what?
Oh, there we go. Alex Etty UA. Yeah, that's you, right. Let me send you that background.
But she had no connection with Scanlon.
Right now.
Entire life she had
Right.
one short conversation with him. It wasn't about drugs, but it was stupid.
You can use Skype replacement in. Okay, okay, no problem. You log on to Skype at any time. Got to remember where it is.
Mr. Scannell seemed interested in that. He would have seemed interested to hear her hat side. Did she say who showed her the cocaine? I didn't even stop to listen.
What's done with it? There we go. Done it right. This is the background, Alex. I've just sent it to you. I think this is you. It's got it down as Alex ETEUATI, and it's got an image of a bloke with a blowtorch blowing something. Is that you, Alex? Or have I got that completely wrong? Oh, it is you, is it? Can you just confirm that that's me, or I just sent some random bloke a green screen background? If you can just confirm that's you, Alex. Right, let's get back to see if we can find out what's big. That is you, yeah?
Me?
You confirm that's you.
I'm going
Right,
to drop
okay.
my
I'll
expensive
send you the
camera.
green screen background, Alex, yeah. That's it. I'll send you the green screen background so that we can. I just dropped my camera.
I've got the
You
breath
probably
at the
heard me
moment.
swear when I dropped my camera. I'll send you the green screen background.
On
So
top of
that
the
we can,
Ludo board.
do it.
On top of the Ludo board, right, okay.
I don't know what's happened with Mickey. I'm calling him again. I can't. He's not put anything on Discord. It just says Mickey's not available. So I don't know what he's done. Maybe his missus has killed him because of the monitor that he bought. Right. Okay. Right, well, send you the green screen, Mickey. If you in Skype chat, if you go into Skype before you come on, if you replace your background with that green screen, I'll be able to green screen the rest of you out so that you're just like me and Mickey when we're up there. So I'm not sure what's happened to Mickey. He's not appeared on Discord either. So I really don't know where he's gone. So he's just left with me talking absolute shit. Did you like my Iron Man? Look. That's a kit by Metal Earth. All metal. No painting required. No glue required. Well, they lie. Okay. Some of these bits are really fiddly and really tiny, and because it's metal, if you bend it the wrong way and then try and bend it back the right way, it breaks. So I've had to use glue. Although I don't use glue, I use UV cured resin, which is a lot better than glue. A lot of people use super glue on these, but I can't stand super glue because if you're not actually precise with it, you stick everything to it and you leave fingerprints all over the place. But the good thing about UV resin is when you apply it, it doesn't harden until you hit it with a UV torch. So you can actually position the piece on the resin. It's got enough grab to position the piece, and then fucking hell, Alex. What have you spent $400 on? What have you spent $400 on? That's going to be interesting. So anyway, yeah. So that's Iron Man. So I built that for a Metal Earth kit. Only a cheap kit, only $7.99. But I enjoy making scale models. And if you go to my BBS, which is here, I shall type it out for you. Now I'm banned from Facebook. This is where you can find all of my interesting stuff. I've actually got some dash cam footage to put up there, which I'll put up later. I really don't know what's happened to Mickey. He's not showing up. He's not showing up there. So let's see what we can find. You know what? I've managed to piss everybody off on Reddit now. We're down to one watcher on Reddit. Just so that you know, let's call Mickey again. So I've really pissed people off on Reddit. No, that was Mickey not answering again. So I've got no idea what has happened to Mickey. Whether he's broken his computer, he's lost his internet, or maybe Putin has nuked Lowestoft. It could well be. I mean, if I was going to nuke somewhere in the UK, Suffolk would be where I would nuke. So I've got no idea what's happened to me. So it's just me. Sorry, commercial. I was paddling around the swamp for 7 days in a kayak. Is that what you bought? A kayak? It's my second wife. All right, okay, Nikki. What you need to do, Mickey, is you need to cross your internet with a nun. If you cross your internet with a nun, you'll get internet that will never go down on you. Right, I'm calling you now, Mickey. Here we go. Calling you now. Let's say we've got Mickey there. We've got Mickey. I can see him. Whether it's you hear me, Mickey. Right, let's bring you back in again.
Fucking internet.
You're like 10 times bigger than you should be. So give me a minute. I wonder what happened.
Well, I think I said to you, didn't I, that they're digging up the road, putting all that cable in.
Yeah.
Since they're doing that, I've been getting dropouts 2 or 3 times a day. So I know some they're fucking about with down the box. I mean, obviously not this time of the night, but
I propose that Putin had nuked Lowestoft. There is no strategic advantage to nuking Lowestoft, but it does improve the area. Match it. If you nuke Lowestoft, it does improve the area. Did you mean swamp clothes, Alex, or swamp cloths?
If you dropped a clean bomb on Lowestoft, it would be a dirty bomb by the time it exploded.
Yeah.
That's a fucking shithole this place is.
And I think I'm going to go with best pals theory. You went off air because you sulked about him calling your coat a dressing gown, which I note you are not wearing at the moment.
You're quite right. I'm not. I went out to when I made a cup of tea, and I took it off because I was sulking.
I've got quick dry clothes. I've got the quick dry. I've got some convertible trousers, Alex. They're trousers that are shorts with zip-on legs that you can have as shorts or long trousers by a company called Craghoppers. They're excellent.
I've got a pair like that. They're not called Craghoppers, but I normally wear them when I'm on my flight, Steve, when I'm going on holiday.
Me too. So you can get the legs
so
off.
they're long when I'm over here, and I just zip them off when the plane lands.
But I like them because if you get them wet, they just dry out almost instantly.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I wear on the plane, exactly the same reason. It's fucking cold when you leave here, and by the time you get
Sweat
landing, you
stones
just
off.
strip your legs off and you're in your shorts. Always makes me laugh when I come back from places, right? There's always the twats that get on the flight in their vest and their shorts, isn't there?
Yeah, and flip flops.
And flip-flop. And you know it's going to be 2 degrees at Gatwick when you land.
Yeah.
You know, and you just think, you fucking idiots. And you see them there, and they get off the plane, right? And they're standing around as you get off the plane, right? Pretending they really don't know, they're pretending like it's really not cold. And you can physically see them shivering, but they're trying to man it up.
You see the goosebumps on their arm.
Yeah.
I always carry a backpack, and in that I've got a hoodie. So when I do land, because I do wear a t-shirt on the flight, not a sleeveless one, but just t-shirt. And obviously, when you land here, it's a bit chilly. You just pull your hoodie out your backpack, sling that on, and away you go.
That's it. That's exactly what I do.
Or-
Zip up my trousers.
Yeah. Or as Best Pal says, I'll put my fucking dressing gown on.
Sometimes, right, I wear sandals on the flight and I'll put socks on.
Yes.
And then put my sandals back on.
Oh, what? No. Trainers. I wear trainers.
No, I wear sandals.
I wear flip flops the whole time I'm away.
No, I don't wear trousers. I wear sandals. And yeah, people think it's going to be hot in the. Well, I don't know what they're thinking, right? I don't know what they're thinking because it's not going to be hot in the UK. You know, when you're in Tenerife, I normally go to Tenerife in November and January, right? When you come back from the Canary Islands in November and January, it's never going to be fucking hot here. You know, it's normally about 2 degrees. I think Sean come home at 6 o'clock, and she said to me that it was really cold when she come home. In fact, I'm going to have to park my car the other way round, Mickey. You've no idea what I'm talking about.
Because of the way the wind blows?
No, facing the way the sun comes up in the morning.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's facing away. It's facing west. But if I turn it round, it faces east, where the sun comes up in the morning, which will burn the ice and the frost off of the windscreen by about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I've got to turn the car. I've got to remember to do that. At the moment, I just drive into the parking space.
My car doesn't get the sun on it till the afternoon.
All right.
The way my house is orientated and where it's parked out the front there, so
No,
it doesn't get it.
If I turn it round, my car will get the sun on it from the minute the sun rises. So it means I don't have to sit there because it hasn't got one of those instant defrost windscreens. That's the only thing I regret about that. It's the only thing I dislike about the car. It hasn't got those instant defrost windscreens. Oh yes.
Yeah, my Merc hasn't, which I always thought was my old Merc had it, but this one hasn't. So
all right, okay.
Must be a cheap fucking Merc. Mind you, I haven't got the leather seats either, so it is a cheap man's Merc.
So while you're away, Mickey, I was arranging for Alex to come on as a guest on Friday.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
He's going to join us.
Yeah, he's going to join us. It'll be me, you, and Alex on Friday. So we'll get Alex in.
That's cool.
We'll get Alex in to tell us how good the Americans are.
He's Samoan, so how would he fucking know?
He's half Samoan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I fucking hate scraping the car in the winter as well, Best Pal, which is why I've got to remember to turn my car around. If I turn my car around, I don't have that problem. I have got a fast. My car, when you hit the internal defrost, right, Mickey, it actually puts the aircon on.
Yeah.
And defrosts it that way.
My aircon don't work. It's got a hole in the radiator.
I had a Focus that had that, but I got a stone in the radiator, and a new radiator was 300 odd quid.
Yeah. Well, I had when I had my Merc convertible, I had that done. That didn't cost me much more than 300 quid to have a new radiator put in it. But this one, I took it down because it weren't working. I took it down for them to diagnose it. I said, look, it needs. I don't know if it needs a regas or whatever. He said, yeah, a couple of hours. Come back in a couple of hours. So I went back in a couple of hours, and I said to him, he said, I haven't been able to pressurise it. I said, well, I don't know about if you know, but I said, well, have you put the green dye in it? Because they put green dye in it, tells them where it's fucking leaking. Yeah. I said, have you done that? He said, no, I ain't even done that. I said, well, why? I bought it in here for you to fucking diagnose whether it needed topping up or fucking repairing. He said, oh, no. I said, well, I ain't paying you nothing because you ain't done fuck all. All you've done is plugged it in and pressurised it. So I didn't, and I haven't had it done. I thought, me being this was early part of the year. I thought, me being clever, oh, it's not fucking hot in Britain, is it? Hottest fucking summer we've had in years, isn't it? Fucking sweltering. I mean, there's Donna bitching at me because it's so fucking hot. Oh dear. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. You should have got it fixed. I didn't realise, right? Chiggers is a banned term. I had to approve chiggers, Alex, for you to post that. You bought the jacket.
What the fuck are chiggers?
Yeah, I've got no idea what chiggers is. I'm lucky, Mickey, because I don't have air conditioning. I have climate control, which is slightly different. In fact, it's quite good.
Well,
yeah, it's quite good because
mine's climate. Mine's climate.
I've got 3 different zones. I've got mine's at the driver's zone, the passenger zone, and the rear passenger zone, and they can all set different temperatures for where they are.
Yeah.
And I like that because in the summer, when it was really hot, I like the aircon at about 18 degrees. And Sean don't really like the aircon on at all, so she has it up. She turns her side off, and I just have it on my side. I just have it blowing on me.
Yeah. That's what I got on mine. Well, I've only got. I don't know if mine's just for front and back or not, but I've got 2 dials. One's front, one back. If I turn mine, that turns both. If you just turn the left-hand one, that does the other side.
That's it. That's exactly what mine does. Exactly what mine does. My control controls all 3 zones. It synchronises all 3 zones, but the zones can control themselves separately.
Yeah. I've only got 2, so I don't know if it's front and rear or whether it's driver and passenger. No idea.
You want to get it fixed because it's good in the winter as well, because it's a great way to defrost your car.
Yeah. I mean, because I can just press a button and it's on auto, and it'll just stay on whatever you fucking set it to. So it is climate control.
Alex, save your chat about all of this until Friday. That'd be good. That'd be good to chat about on Friday. So save all of your chat about this until Friday. Oh, that would be good to chat about on Friday. Why did your car fail its MOT, best pal? I'm sure there's a story about.
Probably because he's fucking driving it.
Stitching up the end of his cock or something. Oh.
Yeah.
So, best pal, why did you? Because I know I'm thinking, Alex, it might be interesting when you're doing it, live and chatting about it. So it might well be interesting. And I'm thinking about getting an interpreter in, of course, for the American English to the English. I'll get an interpreter in, doing that. So Turbo, best pal, what did your car fail its MOT? Oh. Do you know what? My mate come round last night, Mickey, and he said to me, he's given up smoking, but he vapes instead. And he said to me, well, I've given up smoking, but my brother-in-law, every time we go out down the pub on a Thursday, my brother-in-law keeps offering me a cigarette, and I keep having 3 puffs, and thinking it's and I said it's disgusting. I said, you haven't given up smoking, have you? He said, yes, I have. He said, I've given it up a year. And I said, no, you haven't. You've given it up since last Thursday.
Yeah.
He couldn't grasp that he hadn't given up smoking. But seeing you smoking there, and he said to me, he said, I'm always wanting a cigarette. I'll tell you what, Mickey, it's been years since I'm watching you smoke, right? And when I go to the hospital, there's always people outside. You've been to the hospital yourself. There's always people outside, right, standing right underneath the sign that says no smoking anywhere in these grounds. Smoking, yeah. And you've got to go.
Well, we got bus shelters in ours that you can smoke in.
All right. Well, there's no smoke anywhere on the hospital grounds. It's not allowed. And I fucking hate it that you've got to go. You've got to get through the front door. You've got to go through this gang of smokers.
Do you know what pisses me off though, Steve? Right, we'll go into ours, and this is true, and you'll see them sitting outside the fucking front there with these oxygen tubes up their fucking nose and a fag in their hand.
Oh yeah.
You think, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, it's worse than that, right? Okay, it's worse than that, all right? Bear in mind that I'm on the cancer unit on Friday.
Yeah.
and I have chemotherapy. Well, the last time I had chemotherapy 3 Fridays ago, right? I was in the cancer unit, and this guy kept walking out of the cancer unit to go outside to have a cigarette. He's only got fucking lung cancer, isn't he? He's having chemotherapy for lung cancer. He's outside having a cigarette, and I'm thinking, you're fucking mad. You know?
Well, see, now that's when I think they should say you either pack up smoking or we don't fucking give you chemo, because that's thousands and thousands of pounds that he is wasting.
Well, my chemo is £1,300 a time. That's what it costs the NHS.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And I'm doing everything they tell me to do.
But he's doing nothing by the sounds of it.
No, he's just going out and smoking.
No,
I just think you're mad. I
mean, if I came to that stage, yes, I'd pack up. Yes,
you know they told me to give up drinking, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, you know what I normally like. I normally have at least 2 beers on a stream, don't I? Look, fucking tea. I did have a beer last night. I had 1 can of beer last night.
Well, and a kebab.
And a kebab, yeah, and a kebab. But that's it.
So you've had
He
your
must have been in his 60s, this guy. But that's not the point. That's not the point, right? The point is that, yeah, at a certain point, there's no point in quitting. Well, if there's no point in quitting, there's no point in being treated as well, is there, Mickey?
No, because then you should just go on to palliative care.
You should go on to palliative care. And for palliative care, you don't get chemotherapy, you get morphine. You know, he's on chemo to try and kill the cancer, and he's not helping by smoking. So, but I have to go. Now, I'm not a reformed smoker. I really don't give a shit about people smoking. Where this was going was that I have to run the gauntlet of the smokers at the hospital, and sometimes run the gauntlet of this guy smoking. And I smell the cigarettes as I go past, and I don't actually. It doesn't make me want a cigarette. It's been years since I've actually wanted a cigarette. It really has been years. I think Alex used to smoke, didn't you, Alex? If I remember rightly. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. That's why I go hang out at the Veteran Hospital Smokers Corner. Second-hand smoke once a year. Yeah. I don't mind the smell of smoke. I don't enjoy it. I don't mind it. I quite like the smell of a freshly lit cigarette, but it doesn't make me want one.
Well, funny enough, I'm a smoker, and I hate it if somebody blows smoke in me face. I fucking hate it.
That
I hate
doesn't bother me.
smell
It
of.
doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me.
If Donna's smoking in the car next to me, I'll make her open the fucking window.
Well, that's one thing about my car. That's unique amongst all the other cars I've ever owned. My car has never ever been smoked in. It's
No,
the first
I don't
car
smoke
that
in
I've owned.
anybody else's car. I mean, if I go out with my daughter or my son-in-law, or whatever, I don't smoke in anybody's car except my own. But I also don't smoke when I've got other people in my car.
I won't let any.
Who don't smoke.
I took Paul Cooper. I brought him back from Wigan. He was in the car for over an hour. I wouldn't let him smoke in the car. I said no. If you want to smoke, I'll stop at the services. You can get out and smoke. But you're not smoking in my car. No way. What? Even with the window open? No, you're not smoking in my car. End of.
No. And I appreciate it's other people's property, and I don't do it. It's like when we go to Hereford. It's a 5.5 hour drive. I'll stop once for a cigarette, which and that is all I'll do in 5.5 hours is just stop that once and have a cigarette. But
I don't even vape. I don't even vape, best pal. I've got a vape here. I've got a vape right here.
I did.
And I don't even use that.
I did vape, but that gave me a chest infection. So I stopped doing that and went back to cigarettes. Which seems absolutely stupid.
Chewing tobacco. You know that in Australia, I think Australia, they've completely outlawed chewing tobacco because of the high instances of mouth cancer, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of the Aboriginals got it, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Australia. I might be wrong. It might be New Zealand, but one of those two countries have completely outlawed chewing tobacco because of the dangers of mouth cancer. Like I said, I gave it up. It's been coming up 4 years now, Mickey. Be 4 years in January.
I do remember when you first gave up. I think that's when you went on your first lot of chemo, if I remember rightly.
Yes, no, I just finished my first lot of chemo.
Just finished. That's it.
And
Yeah, I
I
knew it
caught
was
that
something.
infection, ended up in hospital.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was so bad for a week, I nearly died. And they laid it out quite clear that what would happen if I carried on smoking. So I decided to do it. To give it up. In fact, I know we've mentioned this before, but when I came out of hospital, they gave me Champix to help me do it. And I remember you saying that with Champix, I'd end up getting lurid dreams. And I was really fucking annoyed with you because I'd never had any.
Well, me and Kaz did. Not together, I might add, but me and Kaz-
okay.
not together, I might add, but yeah.
I'd love to know.
But they were-
I really feel like I've missed out there not having these lurid dreams.
You did. But however, this time when I went to the smoking clinic the last time, which was just after COVID, beginning of this year, I think,
Yeah,
there is no fucking Champix. And do you know why?
go on.
Because it's made by the same people who make the fucking COVID jabs, and they stopped making Champix because they're making so many fucking COVID jabs.
All right, okay.
So if you don't die, you won't die of COVID, but you can die of fucking smoking. So yeah.
Dong smoking is healthier. Yeah, you're not wrong, long term. I used to.
I wouldn't want to smoke anybody's dong. Thank you very much.
No, I know what he
No.
means. Long term. That's the other thing. When I gave up, the day I gave up smoking was also the day I gave up smoking dope. I know you can take dope other ways, but I just didn't fancy it. I've got another mate, right? I've got another mate who claims to have given up smoking, but he has a joint every night before he goes to bed. And I tried to explain to him, you've not actually given up smoking. He says, yeah. He says, I have. All I have is a joint. I said, what do you have in your joint? He said, well, cannabis. And I said, how do you make it? And he said, well, I get a cigarette and I take half of it and I said, there you go, you're smoking. You know,
Yeah.
you're smoking. No, I'm not. I'm having a joint. No, you're fucking not. You're smoking. And he tries to wrap it up in this way that he's not smoking, but he is. Wellbrook Zyban. That's it, Zyban. That was the other one, Mickey. Zyban.
Yeah.
Zyban. Yeah, Zyban. That was the other thing. But like I say, I've not wanted a cigarette for years. I've not wanted a joint for years. It'll be 4 years this January that I've given it up.
I'll tell you what I do. We quite often have, or I do when we go abroad, is them, what are they, hooker pipes?
The what?
Hooker pipe.
Yeah.
Like a glass bowl with a fucking tube, and
Yeah,
you stick shit in your fucking, yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong, best pal. Weed is disgusting, and all the time that I was smoking it, I didn't realise how much it stupefied me. It's only after I gave it up and I looked back and I realised just how stupefied I was. I was very careful though. I only ever smoked weed last thing at night before I went to bed. When my day was done, I didn't have to do anything important. I'd have a couple of joints then.
Weed is what has given my son his mental health issues.
Yeah.
So I'm totally anti fucking weed. I'm not saying it does it to everybody, but it is what's given his fucking. He doesn't do it anymore. He's given up smoking, drinking, weed, and everything else. But that is what partially. I can't say it's wholly the cause, but partially has gone his mental health problems. And it's just fucking. Well, it destroyed us really when he went into his room one day and just didn't come out for 6 months. Yeah.
Weed never made me aggressive. It never made me paranoid. It made me fucking randy. Definitely did. I wanted to fuck everything.
The few times I smoked, it just made me tired.
Oh, it made me randy. Like you wouldn't believe. The joint, I want to fuck anything on a joint. But like I say, I gave it up, Mickey, because of that week I spent in hospital. I was really ill. I nearly died. And the consultant said to me, he said if you smoke again, if you smoke as much as another cigarette, you'll probably kill yourself. And I thought, okay, I best give this up. I did give it up in 2015. In 2015, I gave it up for nearly 7 months. I replaced smoking with vaping in 2015, and I gave it up for 7 months until we went out to Malta. We went on holiday in 2016 to Malta, me and Sean. Oh, Malta's a shitty country. Malta, the whole country could do with a coat of paint, you know? It really
That's what
dirty.
a friend of mine said.
Huh?
He went years ago. It's a friend of mine who went years ago. He said the only place he advised me not to go was Malta.
Yeah, it's a dirty country. All the streets are full of rubbish. It's grimy. Everything's grimy. We went out to Malta, and Sean was still smoking, and the cigarettes there were so cheap that I got tempted. And of course, once I got tempted and started smoking one, it was another one and another one and another one. And I started smoking again. Marijuana does do different things to different people. What I think marijuana does is it enhances your basic personality flaws or your basic personality. So if you're slightly paranoid, it makes you even more paranoid. If you're slightly psychotic, it makes you even more psychotic. Obviously, I was slightly randy, so it made me even more randy. Obviously, Mickey's tired, so it makes him even more tired. It just enhances whatever your basic personality type is. That's why I think weed is. That's why I think weed's dangerous. That's why I think it's been made. That's why I think it's illegal. Some people can handle it. I can handle it, and all it does is make me want to listen to Bob Marley and go to the kebab shop and fuck anything with a pulse. So you'd love to be able to trade, would you, like the choices? It just made me randy. But the trouble is, right? The trouble is, I wanted to fuck anything with a pulse, but I couldn't be bothered to do anything about it. And it did make me, it did make me stupefied, I must admit. So.
Best pal wants to know what games I've been playing. Well, actually, yesterday, me and Max were playing World of Warships, which Steve thought was thoroughly boring.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched.
Yeah. I only play it for about an hour a day. Just to pass it. But today, played nothing. Played nothing today. Match being angry is not cool, mate. I used to be an angry young man because I'm a midget. Well, not exactly a midget, but I'm short. And you know what they say about short people? Short fuses. Smaller the dog, the louder they bark, apparently. You're absolutely right, Long Tour. There is a lot of suicide on weed. Twice. I nearly lost my son to that. Twice. So, yeah. Once he was pulled out to sea by the fucking lifeboat, and once he stepped in front of an ambulance, which missed him, fortunately. But neither time would they section him. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore. So depresses me.
I'm not angry. I'm a laid back person. You can tell, can't you? I'm quite chilled and laid back about everything. But that's weird.
I used to be a really angry young man, especially when I came out of the army. As I think I told you before, I was on a bottle of brandy a day, and yeah, I just went downhill. Till the wife came along. She kicked me up the arse, got me on the straight and narrow. 38 years ago, that is.
Right, Mickey. Yeah. I'm gonna go at about. I'm gonna end this stream at about 11:45, if that's all right with you, because then we'll have been streaming.
Yeah, another 10 minutes will do us fine.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Only because I'm getting tired, and I need to eat something. Because for those that don't know, I had emergency surgery a week and a half ago, and I'm still recovering. So, and I've got to go to the hospital tomorrow to get my PICC line dressing changed, and taking the bloods for my chemo on Friday. So, Alex, I will keep in contact with you. I'm going to say provisionally Friday, because it all depends how the chemo goes. Because if my chemo really affects me and I get really fatigued on Friday, I won't stream. So we'll take it as we'll see what happens Friday. So as long as you're prepared to do it, that's fine. But I can't guarantee 100% that we'll be doing it. Long tour. Yeah, it's nice you popped in. I think it's about the third or fourth time you popped into the stream now. Whereabouts are you, Long Tour? Do you know we've got one watch on
think
Reddit
he's-
now, Mickey?
Yeah, I think Long Tour's over across the pond there
I
on
think so,
the
yeah.
stateside. I think,
so.
if I remember rightly. I'm sure he's been in before. Spoke to us.
Frozen Dong Waterland. Okay. Okay. Alex is a cheap date. Yeah. Oh. Internal combustion engine land. Okay. Nice.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
Is it Detroit?
Yeah, that's the home. That's the home of American things. So
Yeah.
don't eat yellow Iceland.
Of course, he's in Iceland. Yeah.
Okay. There's somewhere. Do you know what?
I can't understand that place. Right? It's full of volcanoes, and yet it's fucking freezing cold, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to go to Iceland. I actually want to.
I'd love to go.
I actually want to go swimming in those pools, the thermal. You know, you can go.
Yeah, thermal springs. You can go in them. Yeah.
Oh,
My niece went there for her honeymoon
Okay.
with her husband. Yeah, and they look really cool. And they went in those springs. Yeah.
I fancy a weekend in Iceland. Tourists go to die. No, tourists go to the Isle of Wight to die.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Iceland. Oh, I do fancy. Reykjavik looks like a nice town. Oh,
It's fucking expensive though, Steve.
Is it?
Apparently.
is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, they have got bad roads. Yeah, half of them are covered in fucking lava.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really expensive up there. Yeah.
Okay, I never knew that.
Well, so my niece said, Sweden is expensive as well because I'd like to go to Sweden.
Isn't
that's
Iceland
very
isn't Iceland where that fucked up woman comes from? Bjork.
Yeah, Burke. Yeah,
York or Burke? York?
yeah, it is Bjork, but
Burke,
I call her Burke.
What a weirdo she is.
That's not job. You can get boat from one of the Scottish Islands. The idea is that you see whale sharks on the way there and back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'd have to be some sort of masochist to want to go on a boat to to Iceland. No thanks, I'll fly. Okay, you talked with Bjork's mum a few times. I was right. Bjork comes from. She's a weirdo. That Bjork.
Yeah.
Bjork, yeah, she's a weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, see, now Iceland is like the Isle of Wight. Every fucker knows each other else, and they're all interbreds.
All right. Okay.
It is. There's only a very small population in Iceland.
Okay. Okay. So they're all interbred.
Oh,
Nice.
she's a bookkeeper. Bjork's mum's a bookkeeper.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's
That's a bit.
interesting.
That's a bit of trivia that might come in handy, you know, Mickey.
What?
Well, at some point in the future, we can say, "Oh, I know that Bjork's mother's a bookkeeper."
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll write that down.
Yeah, a lot most related 5 generations ago. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think the Vikings went over there, didn't they? Over to Iceland. Now, why do they call Iceland Iceland and Greenland Greenland? When Greenland's covered in fucking ice.
No.
It seems a bit strange to me, but there you go.
The Isle of Wight is a nice
Is the Isle of
place.
Wight a nice place? No, it can't be. That's where Steve's relatives come
It's
from.
where it's my ancestral home. No, the Isle of Wight is no.
But you go, what, the Isle of
And
Wight?
that's not how you spell it, by the way.
It's Wight.
Yes.
It thaws off in the winter, then refreezes, melt water all over the hills. Ah, right. What hills? They're fucking volcanoes. Well, that's all I've ever seen on. I mean, they got a lot to answer, this Iceland, you know. A few years back, they stopped all the planes around the world with their fucking volcanoes, didn't they? We had clouds over here, if you remember, Steve.
Yes, I do
When the
remember. Yeah,
volcanoes in Iceland
yeah.
shut all the airports down.
Do
Got a lot to answer for, these Icelandics.
I do remember that. Right, 4 minutes, Mickey.
Yep, 4 minutes, and then we'll be away
Yeah,
for
for
the
4
evening.
minutes. So let's have a quick Ask Us Anything. We've got 2 watchers
Yes.
on Reddit. Dead it. I like what Paulsy P called it. Paulsy P called it dead it.
Yeah, I'm not even. Once I got my internet back on, I haven't even bothered flicking back into there. So
2 watchers. I know you're going there next month. You told us, Best Baker. What? I mean, honestly, are your wives bisexual? I'm not married. My second wife was though. My second wife is bisexual, but I'm not married. My current partner is not. So I don't know about you, Mickey. About your wife?
well, I've never known it a bisex. No.
No. There you go. Then you see.
So that's answered that question. Is no.
Yeah.
No.
No, I didn't ask us anything, so that's a valid question. Is my wife bisexual? Well, I'm not married. My partner.
Well, like I say, I've never known her to buy it, so I shouldn't think she is.
My
No.
partner's not bisexual. My partner's.
Well, she'd never fucking paid me in 38 years anyway. Put it that way. It seemed to be the other way round.
My second wife was bisexual. My second wife was actually trisexual. So. Yeah. But unfortunately, she had a lot of other problems, which I won't discuss now.
Yeah.
Mickey knew my second wife as well, but she's no longer my second wife. So, I wouldn't be surprised, Longshore. I wouldn't be surprised. Come on, we got 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes now. So come on, let's have other questions. I like that question, didn't you, Mickey?
I did,
Yeah.
and I think I answered it straight
I
up.
think you did. Your wife doesn't buy sex, yeah.
No. So
Good answer. The thing about 3 in a bed sex, you know, with 2 women and yourself is you never get to sleep on. There's no arguing over who gets to sleep on the wet spot. Mickey, are you bisexual?
I never bought sex either.
No, see,
So no,
you go.
no, I never buy sex. No.
Well, there you go.
Well, you might say, I mean, being married, I do, but there you go. It's no.
Oh, I'm not getting married again, Mitch. I'm not getting married again. I've been married twice. I'm not going to do it a third time. Mickey, you can cross-dress and be quite normal.
On a fucking yes. 99% of fucking cross-dressers are heterosexual.
Yeah,
But I keep telling you, it's only Saturday night. That's why I'm not here on a Saturday night, because I'm out on my street corner.
yeah, he just likes the feel of silk knickers and nylons, don't you, Nicky?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. And fucking high heels, though, they bloody kill my ankles. Yeah. God.
So, minute and a half. Any other questions? Any other questions? Oh, look, we've got 1 watcher on Reddit now.
See,
one
now-
watcher. Yeah, what's your prices, Mickey?
Huh? For you, I told you, 50p.
Right, seeing as we've only got 1 watcher on Reddit, I'm going to say goodbye to Reddit now. So, goodbye, Reddit. I'm going to stop streaming on Reddit.
Bye-bye,
There
Reddit.
you go.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
God.
But what I can't understand with lesbians, right, lesbian women, why do they want to dress up like a bloke or go out with a girl that looks like a bloke?
I've never understood that either.
You know what I mean?
25p. There you go, Mickey. Look.
25p? Fucking yes. I'm on. I'm on for it. I'm on for it, best pal. Yeah, 25p. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Huh? Might be able to get a blackjack for that.
What are you doing with your hands?
I was rubbing them.
Oh, right.
25 pence. Oh.
Right, on that note, it is time for us to say goodbye. So, hopefully, all depending on how my chemotherapy goes Friday, if I'm not too worn out, I will be here with Mickey, and we can have our special guest, Alex. Alex Oger will be on. Alex is American. So he'll be chatting about gators and manatee and swamps. So that should be interesting. So if you want an interesting conversation, Alex will be with us on Friday. So I'll say good night to you all now. So it's good night from me, Mickey.
And it's good night from me. Stay safe, keep your family safe, and we'll see you on Friday, all things being well.
Bye all.